welcome back to another episode of Big City Knitting. So I thought I would take today and share with you my progress on a couple different things. In my last video, I believe I had just finished my Cumulus blouse. And again, at the time of the video, I had that done for a couple weeks. And since then, I have started my Oslo sweater by Petite Knit. So I just wanted to share my progress with that and let you guys know how we're doing. We're in my bedroom today, which is a lot closer to the street outside. So I'm just gonna take this moment now and apologize for any outside noise that you guys might hear. But anyway, so my Oslo sweater by Petite Knit. So I started this sweater actually kind of in the beginning of February. So had it on my needles for about 3 weeks now. And here is our progress. So I'm knitting it with some Cascade, I believe it's superwash wool, along with the Barocco Ariel mohair. And here it is. So I'm really liking it so far. But I do have a few issues with it right now. So like I said, I've had it on the needles for about 3 weeks now, and this is all I have to show for it. My last two projects, both of them altogether took me 3 weeks. So this one sweater not even being halfway done in 3 weeks just makes me sad. I'm loving the color, and it is an incredibly simple pattern. It's just not bringing a whole lot of enjoyment to me, I think. I know it was in my knitting plans and I was really excited to have just a simple warm sweater, but it's really getting to me. So including this sweater, my last 3 projects have been in stockinette. And I don't know, my last 2 projects, the blouse number 1 and the Cumulus blouse, just flew off the needles. It was so fun and light and quick. And then I started on this and I hit a wall, and I don't know, I'm kind of forcing myself to work on this. So that's where I'm at right now. Just feeling a little bit bored with the project right now, and I've decided to move on from it. So what I decided was I'm gonna give myself a little bit of break on this project and do something else. So yeah, I decided that I'm gonna take a break on the Oslo sweater for the foreseeable future. So what I did was, the other day I was buying actually some more yarn for this, and I came across some other yarn that I was like, oh, I can get some of this for a future project. So I got this. I got 3 of these. It is the Universal Yarn Deluxe Worsted. Here's the color. It's just a super bright orange, and I really love it. It's pretty soft for, I mean, it's 100% wool, but I mean, it feels pretty comfy. Yeah, here it is. I'm planning on using this for my Banco dress. And so I'm pretty sure I have enough for it. I think I was looking at the pattern a little bit while I was in the store looking at this, you know, should I get 3 or 4? And while I was looking at the pattern, I think I'm just like 100 yards short of yarn, maybe. I don't know. I'm not off by very much, but I figured, you know, I'm kind of short. I'm 5'2", so it's not gonna have to be super long, so maybe I can get by with, you know, not as much yarn. So I'm really hoping this will be the perfect amount for the Banco dress. So I got it. That was a little before I decided to take a break on this one. So when I did decide to take a break on the Oslo sweater, I was thinking to myself, you know, I don't really want to, like, I want to save the Banco dress for the warmer months. I feel like it's definitely a summer project, and it's still a little chilly where I'm at, so probably not the best idea to make a dress now and just have it sit in my closet for like 3 months before I can actually wear it. So I was looking again, and I know in my my videos last month I did a 2024 knitting plans video, and in those was the Robinia sweater. And I was looking at that and I was like, oh well, I mean, it's super cute, it's kind of light and airy, and you know, it'll be, you know, the stripes and stuff like that that'll keep me motivated enough to actually want to work on it and stay motivated to work on it. And then so I bought the pattern, and then I was looking at it, kind of reading through it a little bit before starting, and I just thought to myself, you know, it's still stockinette. It's still going to be very repetitive, very I don't know. So I decided not to do that one, which I'm kind of a little bit upset about, because I remember last year, and you know, whenever I was filming the video of the 2024 knitting plans, I was so excited for this one. And now I don't really want to do it. So I'm thinking maybe, you know, give myself a little bit more time to kind of stay away from the stockinette, and I'll come back to it another time, I think. So what I decided to do, my boyfriend and I are going on a trip this fall in September, October, and I have a point, so just let me get my point across. So we're going on a trip this fall, and I was thinking to myself, man, I want to get a whole new wardrobe with, you know, for this trip. So I you know, I was all over Pinterest. I was making Pinterest boards and getting outfit inspo and stuff like that, and I came across this photo here, and I love it. I love it so much. I just think it's so soft and delicate and just beautiful, and so, like, I know we're going in the fall, but I don't know, this picture just screams springtime, and I just really love it. And then it got me thinking. I was like, well, what if I just made my wardrobe for this trip? So that's what I'm gonna do. So I think what I'm gonna do is kind of revise my knitting plans for this year. I think I'm gonna start with this pink sweater, and I'll get to that here in a minute. But I am definitely gonna take my Cumulus blouse, and I think I'm gonna make the twisted loop sweater, and maybe, of course, definitely this one that I'm about to make. I definitely think that I can do it. think it would be so fun, and I don't know, just kind of special. So I don't know, I've just kind of been planning that out and revising my knitting plans and kind of thinking ahead to that. So what I have decided to do is make the sweater number 15 by My Favorite Things Knitwear. And so I was looking at the picture that I saw on Pinterest for the sweater, and I was like, oh my god, that's so beautiful, I love that color. And then I was watching one of the vlogs that I like to watch. It's Well Loved Knits, and she was making a sweater number 15. She had the blue one, and I was like, oh my gosh, that would be the perfect project, because number one, it's complex enough, but still, you know, it's a repetitive motif with the cables, but still complex enough to keep me motivated. Like, it's not just straight stockinette throughout the entire project. So so there's that. And two, I can easily get that done before the trip so I could wear it there. And three, I already have some yarn for it. So I was digging through my stash, and I still have this Drops Flora unicolor. It's in the color, I think it's just pink is the colorway. I don't know, on here it's just color 21, but I think on their website it's literally just, it's either pink or light pink. And I mean, isn't that just the sweetest little, I mean, I have two of these. This is all of the yarn in this color that I have. I mean, just look at that. It's just the cutest thing ever. I don't know, I'm just so excited. I used this either last year, I think it was the year before last, back when I was still a beginner. I originally got a bunch of this Drops Flora. I got it in a few different colors, because I wanted to make the strawberry shortcake sweater, you know, with all like the stripes and the, so I've got this, a darker pink, a light green, and I think just a white, maybe, I don't know. But I think I was actually going to use the Oslo sweater pattern for it too, which is crazy. But I never got around to doing it, obviously. I don't really know why, but I don't know. I think I got this and I was expecting the ball to be a lot bigger, and it just kind of intimidated me and I didn't want to do it anymore. So instead I made some fingerless gloves. I think, I don't know, it was another petite knit pattern. I can't think of the name about it. I can't think of the name of it right now, but my cats are trying to get in. But I made those in each of the colors that I got. So both the pinks, the gray and the white, and I gifted them to older members of my boyfriend's family for Christmas that year. And I really enjoyed working with the yarn. It was really soft, and I mean, I don't know, it's just such a beautiful color. So I, earlier last week, I ordered more of the Drops Flora in this color, and I also ordered some of the Drops Kid Silk in the matching colorway light pink. Yeah, so this is the pink, and then the Drops Kid Silk is the light pink. But I ordered a sweater's quantity of both yarns. So my plan is to, so as soon as So my plan for the Oslo sweater and the sweater number 15. So I ordered the drops yarn earlier last week. I think it was like Tuesday or Wednesday, and of course it said it's gonna take about like 1 to 2 weeks for it to come in the mail. So I told myself that I was going to work on the Oslo sweater until the yarn comes in the mail, because I can't start the sweater number 15 without the mohair, which I don't have yet, obviously. So I'm just going to do what I can on this until, you know, until I can start the other one. So that's what I've been doing all week. It's just trying to get as much as I can done on the sweater. There's a plane. I don't know if you guys can hear it. It might not matter. So what I've been doing on this, I have, of course, I'm connected for the shoulders. I've already connected to the body. And it looks like I have a lot done, but it feels like I have not been doing anything on it. And it's just rough. So it looks a little weird right now just because it's on the needles and it's all like scrunched in. But I connected the body, and the pattern said so for every 8 centimeters I have to decrease 1 row, and for me with my gauge, that's, you know, 1 decreased row every 20 rows, so that's like 60 altogether. I'm on row like 44 or 45 or something like that, so I'm getting there. Before I gave myself this deadline, I was stuck on row like 20 for like a full week. So 1 week to do 20 rows is just ridiculous. But since giving myself that deadline, I mean, I'm on row like 45 right now, so I don't know, giving myself something to look forward to has really, I mean, it's definitely helped my motivation. So, but yeah, I told myself either until I run out of yarn or until this yarn comes in the mail. So this is actually all that I have left, just because I've been buying it in like small little increments as to not, you know, immediately spend too much money on yarn in one go. I've just been kind of trying to break it up into smaller bits as I go, especially with how long it's been taking me. Like, this is fine. But yeah, so this is all I have. This is plenty. This lasts me a pretty long time, but this goes through like that. So I am thinking I'm gonna run out of yarn before my new yarn comes in the mail, but I'm really hoping that I'll get lucky enough to perfectly time it. So we'll see. Other than that, I've been sewing some more recently, and I've been working on a project, and I don't have it with me because of course I don't. I just got done, you know, at a weekend at home seeing my family, and I had taken my project to my grandmother's house to show her because I was very proud of it, and I love getting her opinion and thoughts and advice on things. And you know, I grew up with her sewing, and I wanted to show her, and I left it there. I left it at my grandparents' house 2 hours away. So I'm kind of kicking myself for that, but it's very good, trust me. So since I've been sewing a little bit more, I've got some, of course I've got a huge pile of fabric and scraps and stuff like that that I have accumulated. Some of them are like thrifted things or things that I need to repair and stuff like that. So this right here, this has been sitting in my pile for a couple months now. So I got this one at Goodwill. So I've had it 2 or 3 months now, I think, is when I got it. But it is this little sundress, and it is the cutest thing ever. It's just very light, very flowy. It's a little wrinkly now because it's been on the floor. But I washed it one time, and the strap broke. And it broke in one of those really inconvenient spots where it's like not quite the end and like not quite a good place to just, you know, I don't know, it's frustrating. But yeah, it's really kind of frustrating because it's just an inconvenient spot to repair and it still look good. So what I decided to do was, if you remember the picture that I showed you with my sweater number 15, is I think what I might do is alter this to a skirt, kind of like that, and just forgot my chair leans back. Just alter this into a skirt or something like that, something of the sort. I think that'll just be really precious and sweet, and yeah. Or what I could do is just end up just fixing the strap and only wearing it as a bottom layer. Just always layer like a jacket or a sweater or something over it. That way the strap isn't noticeable. I could do that as well, but I don't know what I want to do. So I think regardless though, I do need to repair this. I just don't know how I'm going to repair it because the whole thing is just so precious. And I mean, look at if you see like the fabric, I don't know, it's just white, but it's got that like the lines in it, and I don't know, I just think it's perfect, and I'm just so sad that it's broken. But I don't know, after looking at the picture from Pinterest, I think that, I mean, the sweater with this skirt would be, I mean, it's perfect. So yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna do that. I've got so many other things going on right now that I don't know what I want to do first. But no, I think what I might do is take a break on this, do the sweater number 15. I think I'll make the Benko dress and then go back to making sweaters for our trip. So yeah, I just wanted to fill you in on what I've got going on. Especially, you know, what sweater am I making, what's going on. So yeah, that's all I really wanted to talk about today. Thank you guys for sitting with me and hanging out while I ramble on. So yeah, stay happy, stay healthy, and stay safe, and happy knitting.